Bonjour, je m'appelle Fabiola, je viens du Mexique. J'ai étudié à l'université gastronomie à l'Université del Valle de México. Mais mon parc préféré, c'est les pâtisseries. J'ai choisi de faire mes stages en France parce que j'aime admire beaucoup la culture française, surtout la précision dans les desserts. J'aime pour apprendre nouvelles techniques et découvrir la vie dans France. Et en restaurant français. Merci beaucoup pour cette opportunité. On va commencer pour la recette. I'm gonna make an entremet. At the first part, I'm gonna make a mousse, a caramel mousse. Then it's gonna be a nut praline. Then coffee pastry cream, and then on almond cake, and at the end I'm gonna cover it with a mirror glaze. I'm gonna start with the almond biscuit. Before to start the video, I made some recipes to reduce the time. I made an Italian meringue, a toffee, and the coffee pastry cream. So I'm gonna show you the mise en place. I'm gonna mix the icing sugar, the almond flour, the egg yolks, and the eggs until became fluffy. When the mix looks like this, I'm gonna put the flour. I made a French meringue with the egg whites and the sugar. Now I'm gonna mix these two mixes, and finally I'm gonna put the melted butter and I'm gonna put into the oven. For the coffee crema, I hydrate the gelatin, and this is the coffee pastry cream I made early in the morning. And now I'm gonna whisk the cream, and then I'm gonna put it together and put into the freeze to utilize later. Now it's time the praline. I put the sugar into the pan, and when I have a ruby caramel, I put the nuts. Then I let it cool and put into the blender to mix it until I have a texture like a sauce. Next step is make the mirror glaze. I put into the stove the sugar, the water, and the glucose. I put into the fire until boil. When the syrup is done, I put the chocolate and the condensed milk. Then I let it cool and put the hydrated gelatin and mix well until it's combined like this. At this point, you can put some food coloring. Now I'm gonna make the caramel mousse. I have some Italian meringue, hydrated gelatin with milk, some toffee, and finally some whipped cream. I'm gonna whip the whipped cream, and I'm gonna mix the toffee, the milk, and at the end I'm gonna mix the meringue and the whipped cream with the toffee. So these are the two mixes. Here we have the meringue, the milk, the gelatin, and the toffee. And this is the whipped cream. I'm gonna mix it, and now it's time to form the entremet. So these are the parts. I already got some circles to start to build the entremet. So I'm gonna start to build the entremet. First, a bit of mousse, then one circle of cremant. I made some press. Next, some praline paste, and again I made some press. a bit more. Then I put some biscuit, and finally I fill all the holes, and that's it. Just a bit of press and clean the boards and put into the fridge to glaze later. And this is the final result. I just put some praline and the glass, and I show you how it looks at the inside. And this is the inside, so you can see the mousse, the cream, the crema, the praline, and the biscuit. So that's my dessert. Thank you for your time. I hope you'll be part of your team. See you soon. Au revoir.